All right, Trevor Mastrogiovanni, 125 pounds. Big win with a guy that you kind of been familiar with so far. Now you're 3-0 against him. Talk about kind of your familiarity with him kind of played in the factor for not only you to win, but to put your team in position to win today.
Yeah, so I wrestle him kind of pretty similar every time. Just keep circling away from a shot. And I feel like it kind of opens him up, and then my attacks can come. I feel like I could have had a couple more shots there, but kind of wrestled cautious and kind of felt the pressure a little bit, which is okay. But I did my thing, I kept circling, and then I got to my first attack. I had two more that I think I should have finished, but that's was the outcome of the match. And we had a little beef back in the day. So
you did?
It's just a little rival kind of that we had. So.
Back in high school? Or?
No, just freshman year, even.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember our first match. First match ever, I think. We got a little chippy in the match and outside of the match. So it's always fun having those, battles and everything. So
it's a sport, right? It's just part of it?
Yeah, that's what it's all about. It kind of gets you up on your toes and kind of hyped up, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm. So season so far, I know sometimes you had tough losses, struggle on bottom. Today you were able to get off on bottom. Talk me through kind of your training. What's that look like for you to kind of improve in that position?
Yeah, we've been training the same way. I just feel like mentally, when you're in a big moment and you rely on your technique and find a way to get out. And I think I just need to take that into all my matches and, just believe that I'm good enough to get out. I have enough technique to get out. I've practiced enough to get out. So just believing in myself a little bit.
And then, how about just wrestling in an environment like this? You didn't really kind of know what to expect, but it turns out like it's a great crowd, great environment. How motivating is that for you?
For me, I love it. I always get that adrenaline tingling feeling before I go out in the match, and I always look at the crowd cheering as cheering for our team, or for me before my match, just no matter what, And I feel like everyone wants me to win, and that's just how I've looked at it since I was a little kid. So I love these environments. In order to be the best, you gotta live for these environments. You got to show up on these days. So I was just excited to be out there.
Going back to your match today, I know he tried to shoot a little bit, but you were closing off really all angles. Kind of what went into that? Is it from your previous matches with him?
Yeah, no, I just think I kept a lot more pressure this time than I have even in my other matches this past season. Kind of just not being in the moment, and I kind of kept my hands on him, and I feel like that took a toll and tired him out a little bit towards the end, where he didn't have enough energy to go for a shot.
Trevor, you talk about being tough. Your eye. It's like if you want to be tough, is that from the scuffle?
Yeah, it was fully closed the night after the scuffle, so it looks a lot better than it did.
Have you ever had something like that before?
Yeah, I've had countless of them.
So, how do you recover? Do you ice it, or you just kind of let it go?
It gets hit again, and you just go and brawl, but it does look cool, makes you look tough, which is cool.
It's just a sport, man.
Yeah,
awesome. Well, thank you.
Yeah.